What the is going on?
Breaking news out of Richmond tonight, a report of what appears to be a stolen armored personnel carrier from Fort Pickett.
Sounded like a bulldozer or something like that.
State police tag team has got him. State police tag team has got him.
With all the chaos that's going on, I thought somebody was on a rampage.
Working for you, CBS 6 News at 11 starts with a breaking news alert.
And you're taking a live look right now from above 11th and Broad Streets from our Sky 6 chopper. State police have arrested an active duty military member after they say he stole an armored personnel vehicle from Fort Pickett and then led officers on a chase. And before it ended, troopers had chased that military vehicle up 95 to the boulevard and then down Broad Street, as you can see in this video, which was sent to us by Parker Schleybaugh. Good evening, I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Candace Burns, and we have complete coverage for you tonight, including eyewitness accounts. We start with our crime insider, John Burkett. John, what can you tell us?
Candace, what you see behind me here is the bizarre ending to a bizarre night here in Richmond. This started 3 hours ago in Nottoway County in southwestern portion of Central Virginia. We are told there by state police an active duty military member stole the APC snail trail, the armored carrier, and then took it for a joyride on 85 North, up 95 North. Along the way, they were blocking off exit ramps. We'll get back to that in a second. And then he came to the boulevard. We got actual video where he was passing by us at Bells Road. I was southbound, he was northbound. He got off on the boulevard, came left, down towards Broad Street, hung a left, and this is what you see behind me.
To make sure that we had the safety of the public as the first and foremost, and we wanted to make sure that there was not going to be any other civilians, the possibility of civilians being injured in the process.
Again, Crime Insider sources telling me this is active duty military, confirming that. I've also learned from my sources this guy is a lieutenant from Fort Pickett. This carrier belongs to Fort Pickett and the Army National Guard, and it was taken on that joyride here tonight. It ended about 3 hours after it left Nottoway County. The man, when he got on scene, we're told he got out of the top of it. He came down to the ground. He then got on his knees, and then he refused command. So then we're told state police had to deploy tasers. They did tase the man, and my sources tell me he is at VCU Medical Center being treated for whatever happened here after that, the taser injuries here on Broad Street. He is at VCU right now.
All right, John, thank you. Comforting to know that that driver is in custody. Our Laura French spoke with witnesses who saw police chasing the military vehicle down I-95 and in Richmond.
She joins us now live in Richmond, continuing our complete coverage tonight. Laura?
Well, Bill, I'm about 2 miles from where this all ended tonight, and I can't tell you how many people came up to me just wide-eyed saying that they couldn't believe their eyes tonight, that it was like a scene out of a movie, that they had never seen that many law enforcement in one place. I want to bring in one of those gentlemen, Brian Wynyard. He was just getting off of work down the street when he says that you heard this loud noise, right, Brian? Try to describe for us what it was like before you hit record on your cell phone video that we're going to be showing you.
It just seemed like something out of a movie. I heard a large vehicle. It sounded like a tank, but it was moving pretty fast. And by the time I seen that and got my phone out and hit record, it had done went past me, and I tried to get it recorded, and then I just, was recording all the law enforcement agents coming down Broad Street. It was like something out of a movie that,
Yeah, and
it was crazy.
You had said that you had worked with heavy equipment before, so you knew this was not right. This should not have been in a city street.
Yeah, it sounded similar to a tank, but it was moving pretty fast, so I could tell it was heavy and coming at a high rate of speed.
Brian, thank you so much. So this is just one of many accounts tonight. They knew that this vehicle did not belong on this street, but Brian said he really never feared for his safety because it was headed towards the interstate and it was going fast. Just one of many accounts out here tonight. Working for you in Richmond tonight, Laura French, CBS 6 News.
It was a shocking scene for so many different people. Our Wayne Koval has been on top of the story ever since it broke.
He joins us live from the Richmond City Jail tonight, where that suspect could be brought momentarily. Wayne, what can you tell us about the suspect?
Well, Candace, right now we are again live at the Richmond City Jail. Sources are telling me that the Virginia Army National Guard lieutenant could be facing two possible scenarios. One will be civilian authorities will turn all the matters over for the military to prosecute. The other is that the lieutenant will face not only a military court-martial, but also charges in multiple jurisdictions. Sources are also telling me the lieutenant is a commander with an engineering battalion at Fort Pickett and was with a soldier who was moving the armored personnel carrier when the lieutenant said that he would get in to help. And at that point, sources say he took off. So again, the military court-martial is probably for sure, but will be determined later if there'll be any civilian charges in multiple jurisdictions. But we know tonight he will be behind bars no matter which scenario plays out. Working for you in Richmond, Wayne Colville, CBS 6 News.
Okay, thank you, Wayne. Obviously, some very tense moments when those calls first started coming in and emergency responders tried to locate and arrest the suspect.
And we had a helicopter in the air as state police were pursuing the military vehicle. Our Rob Nazir is here now to tell us what our photojournalist saw from inside that chopper. What a sight, Rob.
Yeah, Bill, candidates, we got a unique vantage point from the chase, and our chopper is courtesy of E.J. Wade Aviation. Now, this is a live picture from our chopper. Our photojournalist, Eli Gardner, is riding along with pilot Rafael Albernaz. Now, the picture might go in and out because this is a live shot of the scene. Now, this is 4 blocks near 11th and Broad near City Hall, and it's all right now currently closed off to traffic. And you can see in some of the shots that there are several police cars still on the scene. Virginia State Police, Richmond Police, and Chesterfield County are all involved in the pursuit. Again, that chase started just before 8 o'clock at Fort Pickett in Nottoway County, lasting nearly 2 hours. And it's amazing that there were no crashes or injuries. And again, police say, as John mentioned and as Wayne mentioned, the suspect is now in custody. Guys, back to you.
All right, Rob, thank you. So good to know that no one was injured when all of this was happening.
It's hard to believe a vehicle that size heading on 460 up 95 into the city of Richmond, a number of police vehicles in pursuit, no one injured.
Good job to state police on that one.